Welcome to Super StarCraft Bros.
Grandmaster's Monday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Aaron Sparks.
And we do have a special Grandmasters game for you today. We're on a roll today on casting this week's videos, and we thought, why not throw a Grandmasters in for you? I guess Iron Sparks just got cooled down.
I was driven. I'm sorry. So yeah, Grandmasters.
So you're going to spot the name already. We do have WhiteRa in here. He's playing MYM Leslie. PvZ for you on Neo Planet S, this was kept in the map pool, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
here's WhiteRa.
There's WhiteRa.
Here's
Leslie. And they are talking quite a lot because, you know, their APM's 5 million. So you can afford to throw in a couple sentences here and there. We're lucky if we, like, put out 3-word sentences. I mean, they're even throwing question marks in. That's just impressive on its own.
You know, why not?
Like, just out of curiosity, what is their APM right now with all their talking?
1 second.
Okay. Iron Sparks is fixing the logo. We haven't used the orange Grandmaster logo, I think.
You want to know APM? Here we go.
I get lucky if I hit that once on the current. Alright, so let's take a look.
You know, if you're going to ask someone for advice, why not ask WhiteRa?
Isn't he usually a little cranky?
No, it's Hydra.
Idra?
Yeah.
That is true.
This is WhiteRa. This is, like, the nicest guy ever.
Is he?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I think he's, like, the oldest pro gamer, too.
Is he, like, 27?
I think he might be in his 30s or maybe close to 40.
Living the dream.
I'm not sure.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Alright, well, taking a look past the dialogue, we do have a spawning pool on the way for Leslie.
So we're like looking between the lines.
That's why so many people stop watching the video. WhiteRa throws down an expansion. He already had the pylon down there. Both players focusing on the macro game right now, making sure they have workers collecting them precious minerals. This is actually a small map.
Yeah, Neoplanet S is one of the smaller maps in Statue, but it's big on our hearts.
I was wondering where you're going with the statue part of that comment. Forge down first to get that cannon out to defend. Scouting probe is making its way home, and the Overlord is going blah 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 blah, and looking at everything going on.
So, no gas yet for anyone.
No need for gas right now. Cannons going down to help defend against any lings.
I'm sorry, that was just like perfect timing.
Yeah, that's why they get the orange label. They are Grandmasters. They don't just get a star, they get a star that's glowing and almost seems like it's on fire. It's the star that's on fire.
So it's like every other star?
Yes. We have double expansions going down for Leslie. The natural is about to finish up. The third is, I want to say, almost halfway finished.
You know, I like how WhiteRa's telling her how to beat everything a protest can do.
I know, I love it. Well, you could do this, you know. I mean, it's really not going to work on me, but you could do this.
I don't. Like, I'm just curious what he's going to do.
WhiteRa is famous for his WhiteRa special tactics, as claimed by Husky StarCraft, YouTube's leading king of... I'm just going to stop talking about him. We don't know.
WhiteRa does it too.
Does he?
He claims it like that. I think like his stream name is Special Tactics.
Well, yeah,
something like that.
He's got the special tactics. Ling sitting outside of WhiteRa's base. Kind of scared about special tactics right now. He's heard a lot about them.
2 Ling.
Do I hear 3? No, he's actually hanging back there.
No red Ling, but there are blue Lings.
There is 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Another Overlord making its way around. I love that Leslie is staying on top of this. In the lower leagues, I've never really seen 3 bases right off the bat before the 6-minute mark. So it's fresh to see Grandmasters again. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she's aware that WhiteRa does normally go for this heavy economy first.
Oh yeah. I mean, as a Protoss player, if you can get a good economy set up early on, I mean, you can go in any tech path. You have the resources to support multiple gateways. It's just it is more beneficial to have.
Yeah. Just like the one thing for normal.
Get off my lawn!
For normal.
Get off my lawn!
For normal people who play StarCraft, just expanding quickly as a Protoss against a Zerg, you do.
Was there any structural damage to that Stalker, or was it all shields?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Like I was saying, if you do choose to expand first, you always have to be wary of roaches.
Absolutely. If the Zerg player goes fast roaches do so much damage against the basic gateway units. We got a Zealot and a Stalker out here do some damage.
Look at those lasers.
Laser beams are still hidden. Those are silenced laser beams. They are going for the Queen to stop those inject larvas, not really caring about the drones right now.
Well, actually, he's sniping off drones.
Oh, I guess I can't tell because I can't see the lasers. Blizzard, fix that. Come on.
Mothership Core is now out. And a third going for WhiteRa.
Holy hell.
So we're going expansions all over the place.
This is definitely a macro game for sure.
And right now there really is only one queen down here.
Yeah, and the queen is going to be the only thing that can actually hurt this Mothership Core. A couple Stalkers with WhiteRa's micros should be able to clean up these Lings, but they do get a decent semi-surround on that other Stalker.
But you know, this Mothership Core can just sit up here and rain down lasers from the heavens.
It can, but he is choosing to try and help and save that Stalker. He has lost a couple units already. WhiteRa is walling off that third on the exposed ramp.
Yeah, and Mothership Core does come to a new home.
Providing more defense. That Stalker is running for its dear Stalker life. It'll be interesting if he runs towards... Oh, no! There's another flanking bit of Zerglings.
He's going to walk him straight to his third.
He is going to walk them into the third and be like, hey, you know what? I'm WhiteRa. Here's my third. Go away.
Yeah. Gonna be curious if we're gonna see the photon overcharge. I don't think he needs it because the cannon is down. The Stalker does back into a corner, so he's not fully surrounded. He will fall, but after most of these Lings are taken care of.
Those Lings are cleaned up, and of course it is WhiteRa, so he's like, I do not care if you see my third, and Leslie does know that. Being a 3-base Zerg, not that great against a 3-base Protoss.
4-base Zerg.
So he's taking his 4th hatch. Spire on the way. Do you think we're going to see some of those rehabilitating, rejuvenating mutas?
Yeah.
Alright, good call.
I hate mutas. Blink on the way since Twilight Council is done, and even more gateways.
Yes, that Overlord is still sitting out down there. Off the right-hand side of the natural, we got an Overseer down here, probably to drop some changelings to get some additional scouting information in. And, yeah.
22 Lings being built right now.
And they are going to have upgrades on the way as Melee and Carapace is going. Creep spread is commencing for Leslie. He's got a good chunk. He's got his bases linked up except for that 4th that hasn't finished yet. A lot of Lings. And we do have an attack here at the 3rd full WhiteRa.
These two force fields did prevent both of these buildings from virtually being surrounded.
That cannon is going to fall though. Oh no, actually attack aborted. And these Lings are going to get cleaned up, but it looks like these reinforcing ones might. And Photon Overcharge is thrown down on the Nexus. It's a lot of Lings.
That force field.
There
Save these sentries lives.
Oh, absolutely. That cannon does go down, but it did take out a lot of Lings and cause a lot of damage. And Overseer and Overlord having a party up in WhiteRa's main base.
And now we do have a Robo Bay, which...
Uh-oh, we got Lings trying to stream in the middle.
You know, these sentries are doing work this game.
They are good sentries. WhiteRa pays his sentries well. Another pylon thrown down here to break up the main gate.
Unfortunately, it does eventually fall and the Lings start to scream in, but I'm pretty sure this isn't going to stop WhiteRa.
No, the probes are going to turn around and do their best to attack these Lings and jam the hole right there. Or I have no idea what they're doing.
He almost kind of just sent them to their death.
It's WhiteRa. I don't know what's going on.
Photon Overcharge is used on this Nexus to clean up these Lings. And I'll look at that Changeling.
Changeling is down to try and do some scouting. I don't really think it matters. I think that WhiteRa's seen everything going on, so I don't understand the Changeling by Leslie. Unless to give false hope to this mineral line, I don't know. And probes are fighting. He did get a lot of them back on gas to try and get some more gas out, probably so he can warp in some more Stalkers. Lings are finally cleaned up, so you know, a good bit of harassment. If we... Ooh, Baneling's exploding. A couple Zealots and a Sentry, I believe. Income-wise, how are we sitting on these players?
Leslie is ahead. I mean, you're looking at 4 bases mining fully. There's nothing mining here, really. This is fine, but Once again, with 4 bases.
And we do have the upgrades going again for the Lings, bringing up to level 2. And we do have the Flyer attack upgrade on the way for Leslie.
And it's only a matter of time till we start seeing the Flyer units.
Yeah, absolutely. Once we see that Muta Ball come out, it's gonna be hard for WhiteRa to contain it, especially when he's concentrating on the ground aspect of the Zerg arsenal and going Colossus.
But fortunately, he does have Blink already.
He does, which is gonna help out a lot with getting those mutas if he engages them in the center of the map near open ground. Mothership is taking on this Mama Queen, and I think the Mothership has the disadvantage right now because of those damn knitting needles from the Queen.
That was an epic battle of mothers.
Hey, you don't mess with babies. Ling's running into their doom with these stalkers, but I think Leslie's going to try and regroup and try and get a surround on these.
He really likes his position for cannon.
It's a good position. It sees down below and actually can get a lot of volleys of photon down before getting engaged.
Ultra carrot all the way.
Wow.
And a 5th base. 6th base going up.
Crackling upgrade is on the way for Leslie's Zerglings, so he's definitely relying on these Zerglings early on. A lot of Banelings, Time War put down, easily cut up with this Colossus.
All these Lings, if he's not careful, it could try... No, he has a Zealot blocking.
He does have a Zealot. That Zealot is going to be the key, the doorway to the WhiteRa base. And Ling's moving around now. But, these are going to be some highly upgraded Lings soon.
And, he's not going to have to worry about a Mutapack.
Why?
Because there's Corruptors on the way.
Oh, there is. So we're actually going into Broodlord tech. There is a ninja expand.
Could just be Corruptors.
2 ninja expands for Leslie in both of the extreme corners of the map.
And it looks like WhiteRa's done waiting.
He is. He's moving out now. He's cleaning up creep shroomers as he goes. He has lots of stalkers in the mix. They do have Blink, and of course it's WhiteRa, so that Blink's going to be amazing. And here we go, an engagement at the 4th for Leslie. The Queen finally goes down. They finally got that Queen.
And here come the Banelings, though. I mean, WhiteRa does see him coming because of that Observer. No force fields thrown down, so
does not care. They get a huge surround and take out a lot of stalkers. What was WhiteRa doing? Did he take a nap?
I don't know.
Colossus go down. A lot of stalkers were killed. He was sending zealots up here into the 4th of Leslie, and they are cleaning out the drones, forcing them to run away. Sadly, this Colossus dies from Ling and Corruptor hits.
But one behind DT's run.
Absolutely, so the DTs are out. There are a couple of Overseers on the map for Leslie. This will be interesting.
Is it?
He does have an Overseer there. Proxy pylons thrown up everywhere on the map. We have more Zealots moving in here. They're going to get surrounded by Lings. It'll be a close fight. But with those upgrades, nah.
Proxy pylon is spotted and taken out. Neither of these hatcheries I've started producing.
No, I really
harvesting, but there's 5 vultures on the way.
Yeah, I think they're kind of just like they're macro houses just set up at mineral fields in case the other ones do empty out. Melee upgrade level 3 is on the way, so these ultras are going to be incredibly dangerous, and of course these cracklings are going to be incredibly dangerous as well.
If this immortal count gets high enough, though.
Yeah, they believe it's 50 damage for armored units.
We'll find out.
And there are upgrades, attack upgrades for 60 damage. If enough immortals are on the field, they're going to be able to rip through the ultra lines, but that's if there's a lot on the field. These zealots drop down to protect this proxy pylon, discourage these roaming Lings, and here comes the Ultra Corruptor Baneling army composition. This is a scary unit combo.
I think this is all going to come down to positioning for WhiteRa to try to hold this.
Yeah, he's going to need the immortal counts. It looks like he is thinking that Leslie is going to attack this base. He has the DTs out early on to try and do some preliminary damage. He'll probably try and pick off these ultras first.
Or just hit anything.
Absolutely. There's no Overseers in sight.
I think he might not want him to have hit him there, but he has to go for it now.
Yeah, he is stalling the Ultras and the Banelings from attacking and doing as much damage to these giant walking meat-cleaving tanks.
There's going to be a bunch of Overseers out soon, so
There are three, four, five. Five are morphing in now. It looks like DT is heading to all the hatcheries that WhiteRa knows about to do some economic harassment to the drone lines. And it looks like this DT is going to pick off a queen. This DT going to try and take out some spore crawlers before they hatch. This TT went to the market. This DT went wee all the way home.
No, he's still there.
And this DT had roast beef, then died of a heart attack caused by excessive amounts of eating roast beef, which is delicious.
Yeah.
I haven't had Arby's in a long time.
I had it Friday.
You did?
Yeah.
What's some Arby's?
Did they change the look of the infestation pit?
Yes.
All
Actually, the graphics have looked better. Did you improve your computer?
No. Can't you hear it?
Yes. Into overdrive. Too much APM right now. The computer's kicking into overdrive with the fans. All right. You know those DTs stopped Leslie from engaging an attack. Archons are now in the mix. We have a decent. Well, we don't have great immortal count, but we have a couple still on the way. Armor upgrades on the way. I believe this is armor upgrade 1 for his unit. He already has the 3 attack upgrade. Zealot speed somehow got researched, and I didn't notice it.
But you know, now these ground units, the Lings and the Ultras, now +3 attack.
They do.
Well, almost.
Finish now.
No, still 20 more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have chitinous plating on the Ultras?
No, we do not yet have chitinous plating.
Chitinous.
Chitness.
Chitinous.
Chitness.
Chitinous.
Chitness.
Chitinous.
Chitness.
Chitinous Everdeem.
We do have shield upgrade going for our Protoss player.
The Southern Hatch is getting attacked now, and nobody's getting confused by those changelings. Nobody.
Hey guys, why aren't you attacking us with us?
Hey, get to work. Blah 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 blah. Why does that guy sound like an overlord? Ultra sent down here to clean up the. Well, there were some zealots there. I think they turned into fireworks. We have banelings chasing down now. This is. Wouldn't it be awesome if both baneling packs just hit heads and went BAM? But no. And it does look like WhiteRa, though, sitting on 165 supply, hasn't really maxed up too much. He is looking to get high temp, though.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
A lot of zealots are killed with this initial explosions from the banelings, and here we go. Ultras engaging now. Immortals in the back, just tearing through the Ultras. If they can survive this swarm of Ultras, I think they might be able to survive for now.
And you know, survive they do.
Ultras do go down. If there's anything to kill these Overseers, that's a lot of supply and a lot of invested resources.
You mean like these Archons?
Not quite sure about the.
But look at all these zealots he
Oh yeah, they
has.
just gave Leslie just gave a huge reinforcement wave to WhiteRa. So I mean we have 62 Lings on the way. Oh my God!
And we finally do have a Greater Spire, and you know, even more Ultras. But if he has another engagement like that where the Immortals are just able to have free fire in the back.
Yeah, the Archons are staying in the front. We do have DTs mixed in the front. They're easily going to be knocking down these units.
But the unfortunate thing about these Immortals, they don't do well against Zerglings.
No, they don't, because they do such a concentrated amount of damage against one unit. A ton of units attacking them from flanks does not do well.
Yeah, and these Immortals are also taken out rather quickly because, you know, once you get past those shields, there's no meat.
Oh, no, we have an upgrade on the way.
You can't see that in the video, though.
DTs are gone, and you know what? The supply count is now 100 supply ahead for Leslie. It is WhiteRa, though. I'm not going to count him out. But I don't know what he's going to do. Chitinous plating's on the way. We have level 3 armor on the way, so these Ultras are going to be just impenetrable.
Yeah, this Immortal wanted to try to get out the ramp a bit, but it was just stuck on that corner.
This cannon's going to try and do as much damage as possible. DT's warped in now to try and do some additional damage. But there's Overseers in the wings ready to spot them.
Do have a Photon Overcharge go down, but I don't know.
He's focusing on the weakened Ultra. He does pick off the weakened one.
I love it when my Nexus gets to have kills.
That's awesome. 9 kills, but I don't think this is going to save this Nexus. He is trying to destroy the Overseers to allow his DTs some room to do their job. And he does push.
Warp and blocks the Ultras.
Love it, love it, love it. And the Overseers are now gone, so these DTs are going to be able to pick up these Ultras. A great move from WhiteRa, saving this Nexus that has 11 kills on it. Cannot wait to see the day that...
Just look at all these zealots he has.
Yeah, these zealots just scaring away these ultras. They're just running home right now.
Once again, this ultra can't move.
No, he's pinned between a DT and a hard place called a cocoon. And ultra's running away for his life, going, "Ah, getting killed by a ghost!" And these swarm of zealots are marching into the base. And it looks like these probes are transferring over to the 4th base. Most chainlings dying before they turn the corner at the cybernetics core. And they're going to go in here and be like, "Oh, what he's got? Tech buildings. That's it."
Yeah, it's not a surprise what WhiteRa's doing right now.
No, he's winning because of just good planning. DT's taking out more Hydras now that Photon Overcharge is going to try and get some more kills for
you know, what he tried before isn't going to work again because now there's 4 Overseers.
4 Overseers and a ton of Ultras. What is the Ultra count actually at right now?
At right now, it is 9.
9 Ultras. There's 5 more on the way. We have this engagement here. The Ultras' problem, though, is that they are small and they are strong.
Big.
Big. Small in brain, big in bronze. It looks like this kind of hero nexus is going to not go down. Excuse me. That immortal is the retard magnet right now for the Hydra Ultralisk. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
But, you know,
I'm just confused. I've never seen this. It's a changeling zealot conga line.
And it blocked.
Blah blah.
But you know what it did?
Blah blah.
It blocked the immortal from getting.
It did. So we have a reverse changeling wall block. And hello, 4th base. Let me introduce you to the Hydras. They're gonna go om nom nom all over you, Ultras. I'm sorry. They look like they like water. And the GG is thrown out by WhiteRa. He does leave. Leslie does a good 10-second victory lap. And Leslie takes the win.
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, what do you do against that many Hydra? I mean, you could get Immortals out. I mean...
He did. He was
Void
getting
Ray?
Immortals.
Void Ray.
But the thing about the Void Ray, he knew there was that pack of Corruptors flying around.
Yeah, there was. And nothing ever happened to those Corruptors as well.
No, Leslie did make the Greater Spire, but never morphed him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't need to.
No. So, a good game from WhiteRa and Leslie. Absolutely love them for posting it up on the web.
Or whoever posted it.
Yeah, enjoyed casting it. And leave a comment down below on how you think these two guys did.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe. We'd absolutely love to cast your games. So, whatever league you are, Bronze to Grandmaster, send it to us at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. And good luck, have fun.
GG.
Good time.